I have tried everything. Crypto trading, crypto staking, Forex, Etsy, print on demand, SaaS, Kindle publishing, you name it. I've sat at a screen, put real money in and waited, sometimes hopeful, sometimes desperate, sometimes both at the same time. With over 2 decades of doing business, both on and offline, and after years of chasing every shiny method the internet threw at me, I finally cracked it. I now run a profitable 6 figures Google dropshipping store. And here is the thing that took me way too long to learn. There are not 10 ways to make real money online. When you strip away the noise, the gurus, the courses, the YouTube thumbnails promising you passive income within a week, there are only 2 paths that actually work, and one of them is almost impossible for a beginner. I'm going to show you both today. I'm also going to show you exactly why, if you're starting from zero, one of them is the only logical choice. Because if I had known this 10 years ago, I would have saved myself years of frustration, thousands of dollars, and more sleepless nights than I want to count. Hey, if we haven't met before, I'm Toval's digital avatar. While he's in the trenches helping clients scale their stores and increase sales, I'm here to ensure you never miss a beat on what's working in AI and e-commerce right now. Toval personally reads every single comment, so drop something below and he will read it. Here is the lie the internet sells to you. It tells you there are endless ways to make money online. Dropshipping, affiliate marketing, YouTube, selling courses, freelancing, crypto, NFTs, day trading, print on demand. The list is infinite, and every single one of them has a guru with a Lamborghini telling you it changed their life. What they don't probably tell you is the difference between a method that works in theory and a method that works for a beginner with no audience, no capital, and no existing network. Because here is the brutal truth. Most of those methods only work once you already have something, an audience, a reputation, capital to lose, and still survive. Strip all that away and most of those methods collapse completely. I know because I've tried them. Crypto trading sounds incredible until the market moves against you and your passive income evaporates overnight. Forex trading is essentially a second job that pays you in anxiety. Kindle publishing is a long game that takes 18 months to see $1. Print on demand is a race to the bottom on margins. Etsy is increasingly pay to play. As for SaaS, this one deserves a longer conversation, because the old argument used to be that building software required technical skills most beginners simply don't have. That was true, but AI changed that. Today, anyone can open Cursor or Claude and vibe code an app product in a weekend. The technical barrier is gone, but here is what AI didn't fix: distribution. Because of AI, everyone is building apps now. The market is flooded. SaaS products are 2 for a dime. You can build something genuinely useful and it still dies in silence because nobody knows it exists. And how do you get it in front of people? You are right back to the same 2 options. Either you have a personal brand with an audience who trusts you, in which case you can launch to them directly, or you don't and you are spending thousands of dollars in ads just to get your first 100 users, bleeding money before you have made a single dollar in recurring revenue. AI democratized the building, but it didn't democratize the selling. That problem is still entirely yours to solve. I'm not saying these things have never worked for anyone. I'm saying they are not the right starting point for someone who needs to make real money online this year. So when you actually look honestly at what works reliably at scale for people without an existing platform, you are left with 2 parts. The first path is the personal brand route. This is the Hormozi, Stephen Bartlett, and Ali Abdaal paths. Build your personal brand online, grow an audience, become a trusted voice, and then sell them something. A course, coaching program, product, event, it doesn't matter, you get the gist. When you have the audience, the offer almost sells itself. And this model is genuinely extraordinary, but only when it works. But here is the problem nobody talks about with a straight face. It takes years for this model to work. Hormozi spent the better part of a decade building businesses before his personal brand exploded. Stephen Bartlett had a failed startup and years of grinding before his podcast, Diary of a CEO, became became what it is today. Ali Abdaal made videos for over 2 years before his channel grew to a point where it generated meaningful income. These people did not wake up one morning, post a video and get rich. They built for years before the return showed up. And here is the real trap for beginners. If you try to sell something online without a strong personal brand behind it, almost nobody buys, because trust on the internet is currency and you haven't earned it yet. So what happens? You are forced to run ads to your offer. You are spending money to drive traffic to a page that converts badly because no one knows who you are. You end up right back where you started, spending money on advertising, except now you are also spending time creating content, filming videos, posting on social media, and building an audience that might take 3 years to become profitable. For someone starting from scratch with zero audience, zero reputation, this path is almost impossible. It is brutally slow. Which brings us to the second path, and this one is different in every way that actually matters for a beginner. E-commerce follows the basic rule of economics that has ever existed. You offer value, someone pays you for that value, you make money. It's as simple as that. Nobody needs to know your name, nobody needs to trust your face, nobody needs to follow you for 6 months before they buy. They just need to want the product, and Google needs to put it in front of them. This is not theory. This is a $6.5 trillion industry in 2025 alone, growing at nearly 8% per year. The global e-commerce sales are projected to reach around $7 trillion this year, and the sector is growing more than twice the rate of physical retail stores. By 2027, that number will cross $8 trillion US. This train is not slowing down. AI and digital payments are accelerating it. The shift from physical retail to online shopping is one of the most consistent economic trends of the last 2 decades, and it's showing no signs of reversing. And here is the most important thing: 44% of shoppers start their buying journey on a search engine, not on social media, not on TikTok, on Google. Almost half of all buyers, at the moment they decide they want something, they go to Google first. That is the market you are tapping into with Google Dropshipping. Now, let me be specific about why Google Dropshipping and not Facebook, not TikTok, not any other paid channel is the right entry point for a beginner in e-commerce. With Facebook Dropshipping, the first thing every guru tells you is the same thing: find a winning product, test it, kill the losers, scale the winners. It sounds simple, right? But here is what that actually looks like in practice. You spend $500 testing a product, it doesn't convert, no sales. You spend another $500 testing the next one, still nothing. Maybe on the third or fourth product, something starts to work. You have spent $1,500 to $2,000 just to find a winner, and you haven't made $1 yet. The burden of product selection sits entirely on you, your judgment, your gut, and your testing budget. Google Dropshipping works differently. You don't pick one winning product and bet everything on it. You load broad catalog of products on Google's AI platform, and you let Google's AI do the selection for you. Google's algorithm figures out what's converting, what's getting clicks, what buyers are searching for right now. It optimizes toward winners automatically. You are not guessing, you are not gambling. You are letting one of the most powerful AI systems ever built work on your behalf every single day. This is the unfair advantage that most beginners don't even know exists. And I'm not telling you this as a theory. This is my store. Real revenue, real orders, real profit. I've made over $200,000 on this store alone, and I have various others. This is what Google Dropshipping looks like when you let the system do what it's designed to do. I have failed at more online business models than most people have tried, and this is the one that worked. Not because I'm special, not because I had some insider secret, but because I finally stopped fighting the algorithm and started working with it. E-commerce doesn't ask for your credentials. It doesn't care how many followers you have. It doesn't require you to be on camera every day. It doesn't require you to build trust for 3 years before someone buys. It just requires a product someone wants, a platform that puts puts it in front of them when they go looking. So here is where we land. There are two real paths to make money online. The personal brand route, powerful, proven, but slow, involves years of content creation before the income becomes real. And e-commerce route, specifically Google Dropshipping, where the rules are simple, the market is enormous, and the technology does the heavy lifting that used to require expertise. If you are starting from zero, no audience, no following, no existing platform, e-commerce is not just a good option, it is the logical one. It is the one with fastest feedback loop, the one where your revenue doesn't depend on your fame. This channel is going to be your roadmap. We'll be dropping free tutorials, step-by-step guide on exactly how to get started with Google Dropshipping from scratch. Store and Google Merchant Center setup, campaign structure, all of it for free right here. So if that is what you need, hit subscribe button right now and tap the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. The e-commerce market is growing, whether you are in it or not. The only question is whether you are positioned to take your piece of it. Till next time, let AI do the heavy lifting while you do the living.